I hate videos. Now, you may be wondering, if I hate videos, what the heck am I doing here? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are in the world today. Thank you for joining this live stream, and know that I appreciate you. And I'm just so excited to be able to share about my favorite topic today. If we haven't met yet, my name is Ingor, and I am recognized as a networking ninja. I'm hired by entrepreneurs to help them develop a LinkedIn strategy to stand out and connect with their ideal community. Many people on here have absolutely no idea where to begin when it comes to networking, especially online and more especially on LinkedIn. I am there to guide them through the learning curve and to help them navigate this space that is so unknown to them. Before we start, I'd like to remind you, please drop me a comment and let me know where you're tuning in from. Also, thank you so much to our sponsors. I'd love to give a nod to them. So thank you to you, Kindness Inspired. Know that we love and appreciate you so much. Also, thank you to Island Spices. Know that we appreciate you as well. So yes, please drop me a comment and let me know where you're tuning in from. I'd love to hear from you. Without further ado, let's go over to the comments. Good morning to you, my friend, Dorothy. Thank you for being here. You and I haven't connected for a bit, so let's chat sometime. I'll try and give you a call later today. Hope you're doing awesome. Dorothy, you are in Windsor, unless you're away, but you're in Windsor, Ontario, so lovely to have you here. And then, oh my gosh, we have the Energizer Bunny, my friend, my brother, Usama. Thank you for being here. Know that we love and appreciate you. Of course, he's deflecting and saying that I'm the living legend, but he is a living legend. Ask anybody about Usama and they'll tell you about all that wonderful energy. He says, I don't know how to network and would love to learn. Yes, you do. You add so much value. Love you, my brother. Good morning, good afternoon to you, Amna. Amna says she's tuning in from the UAE. Lovely to see you here. Thank you for being here. Oh, hello, Whitney. She says, morning, everyone. I'm tuning in from Sugarland, Texas. Awesome to have you here, Whitney. And if again, I always say this, so that's why it's going as again, but I know I haven't said it yet. But if you are tuned in right now, and especially on LinkedIn, please go ahead and connect with each other. If you're in my circle, you should know one another. And then we have Cameron. He says he's tuning in from the UAE as well. Thank you, Cameron, for being here. Lovely to have you. Good afternoon to you. Or is it evening, actually? I think it's evening. Hello, Daisy. She says she's in Lorain, Ohio. Thank you for being here, Daisy. Lovely to have you here. And of course, my friend, my sister. Hello, Katie, the manufacturing hype girl, tuning in from soggy Wisconsin. I know the feeling. It is terrible outside with us today, especially including here in Toronto. Really overcast, a little bit wet. And Usama says he's tuning in from the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. And then we have, hello, Cindy with a Y. Cindy is a friend from Cape Town, South Africa. That's okay. She says she owes me a message. No problem, Cindy. You know, life happens. So no problem. Amna says, yes, Usama is the Energizer Bunny. Yes. And I love to see some awesome networking in the comments. So happy Friday to you both, Katie and Whitney, and everyone else that's tuned in. I see the comments are flying in. Yes, awesome to see. And I apologize. I can't. Oh, it's Jamie. Yes. Hello, Jamie. Oh, my word. Nice to see you. You and I need to have a call, please. He says, howdy, howdy, fabulous, and good morning from Ontario, Canada. Yes, Ontario in the house. Usama says you'll be leaving in a bit. That's okay, my brother. We love to have you when we have you, so no problem. And oh wow, he says, keep on sparkling and shining, my dear sister. You too. I get it from you, Usama. And Dorothy says, let's catch up. Yes, please. Jonathan, oh my word. Hello, Jonathan. Nice to see you here. You and I need to reconnect as well. It's been a minute. He says, hello from Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you for tuning in, Jonathan. Nice to see you. And we also have Funky tuning in from Sweden. Wow. Hello, Funky. Thank you for being here. And Summers acknowledging my friend Jamie. Nice to see you all here. And, you know, yes, please, if you and I haven't spoken in a while, please let's do that. It's been a long time. Oh, wow. I have to, one more comment. Hello, Legia, my sister. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone, for being here and dropping me a comment. If you haven't yet, please drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And of course, our topic for today is how not to network on LinkedIn. And Ligia says, love from Costa Rica. Thank you, Ligia. And I think this is Jamie acknowledging Usama. You know, we all have had some negative experiences on LinkedIn, I'm sure. So today I just wanted to address how we should not be going about doing it. And Chinedu says he's tuning in from Nigeria. Thank you, Chinedu, for being here. Lovely to see you. So let's get to the topic. As you all know, I am a great, great advocate for the concept of Ubuntu. And Ubuntu is a principle that is not very well known here in the Northern Hemisphere. And it is an ancient African word. I'd love to just put the definition on my screen so that you can see it. So Ubuntu means, it's an ancient African word, and it means humanity to others. It is often described as reminding us that I am what I am because of who we all are. And if you know anything, you will know that no man is an island. None of us can succeed without somebody in our corner. I am a great advocate for this specific concept because I believe that I am who I am today as a result of everyone that I've encountered in my life. Many of you are actually sitting in my audience or viewing this on your screen today, and you know you have impacted me. I would not be the Inga that I am today if I hadn't met you guys. So know that I carry that in my heart every day, and I believe it wholeheartedly. So, what is networking? Networking is the action or process of interacting with others to exchange information and develop professional or social contacts. And many people have the wrong idea about networking. They believe that when you network, it's about saying, hello, here's my business card, or hello, this is what I do, and this is how I can help you, how you and I can work together. But no, that's not what networking should be. How many of you have actually had results with that kind of approach? I know for me, if somebody connects with me on LinkedIn and sends me one of those DMs where they tell me their whole life story, I'm very inclined to actually just mute the conversation. And I will be honest, when somebody comes across inappropriately, yes, I delete and block. And I make no apologies about it. There is actually a movement about that kind of approach, which is called social me too. And if you go back to one of my episodes, I interviewed somebody who is the founder of that movement, and his name is Jonathan McDonald. But I digress. The whole point is I want to teach people how to network on LinkedIn, yes, but I also want to teach you how not to go about doing that. And it is so important because many people have no clue. Let me point out to you a quote that I've come across before, and this is by Susan Rowan, and it says, networking is an enrichment program, not an entitlement program. So, what that means is we need to give more than what we get when it comes to networking. So, don't approach somebody with the thought in mind that they could be one of your clients, because it's not always about that. A lot of the time, you network and meet new people, and they may not be your client. But if they have a positive experience with you, they can recommend you to somebody who could be your client. Or that person could recommend you. So it could be, a connection twice or three times removed. It's just about making the connection, and not just on that superficial level where we just say hello. It must be about making a deeper connection. If you are watching this and you and I have not had a conversation, please know it's not because I'm ignoring you. I get a lot of DMs. So if you'd like to communicate with me, send me another one. And if you are sincere, there definitely will be a conversation between us. Um, One more quote by Keith Ferrazzi, and he says, the currency of real networking is not greed, but generosity. Exactly. Give, give, give. And when you're done with that, give some more. Let me just go back to the comments and see what people are saying. Um, I see somebody is tuned in. They're saying they're tuned in from San Francisco. Could you please let me know your name? Unfortunately, StreamYard is not picking up your name, so I have no idea. Katie says, if I had $1 for every time I've gotten marriage requests in my DMs, she would be a rich girl. Yeah, me too. I see Carrie Stewart says, I hope everyone has an amazing weekend. Thank you for sharing your perspective. I appreciate you. It's my pleasure. It's not necessarily perspective, but it's just how I see that we need to go about networking. Amna says networking is all about the purest intentions to meet and greet people, contribute, value, and support each other. Absolutely. I love that, Amna. And I think I'm going to quote you. So thank you. Thank you for sharing. I would like to actually just show you something that I prepared for today. So our topic for today is, one second. Topic for today is how not to network on LinkedIn. So, how not to network on LinkedIn. And the first the first point that I'd like to make is this. When you connect with someone, send a message. How many of you, can you let me know in the comments how many of you have received a connection request in the last week and the person didn't send you a message? That is very impersonal, and many people actually don't like that. So they prefer not to connect. If you really want to make a valuable and deep connection with someone, it's very important to send a message. And then the second one that I'd like to point out is don't send generic messages. So if you want to connect with someone and you've seen them on a show, send them a message and say, "Hello, so and so. I've seen you on somebody's show and I loved your perspective. Let's connect." Or "I'd love to connect." Just something specific so that the person knows that you are approaching this in the right way. Many people will not connect if you send them a generic message. So here is an example. The first one is the wrong way to go about doing it, which says, "Hey John, I saw your profile on LinkedIn and thought we should connect." The second one is, "Hey John, we chatted at the Webbit conference back in 2019 about marketing. Let's connect." That way, the person knows that you are not doing this on a superficial level. Like I said, there are many people who will not connect with you if they see that you're just adding to your numbers. Many of us don't want to be just a number, right? And then the third one is don't expect everyone to network. What that means is not everyone, you need to approach this with an open mind because not everyone is like you. We all have our way of doing it, right? And sometimes people are here on LinkedIn just to connect with people that they work with. Or sometimes people are here on LinkedIn just to have a profile in case they're looking for work. So approach it with an open mind. Know that we all have a choice and that they are not going to be like you. You are you. You are unique. You're the only one that's going to think the way that you do. So just make sure that you approach it with an open mind. And my favorite, don't spam people. What that means is do not pitch slap. Do not pitch slap. So I'm going to go to the comments and then we can talk a little bit about pitch slapping. Um, ooh, here we go. Jonathan McDonald, I spoke about you before you commented. So everyone, this is Jonathan McDonald. If you've been experiencing something like the Me Too movement on social media, please connect with Jonathan and tell your story. And he'll send you to the right channels. He says digital dump. Yes. A lot of people send you a message and all they want to do is make a digital dump. Yeah. Whitney says, "I've gotten several requests without a message." Yep. I know. Um, and you know what? Like, to me, honestly, the only way that I accept requests without a message is if I've recently been on a connect post. Like on a Saturday, when they have social Saturdays, and we have posts where we say that we're open to connect. That's when I actually accept those connections. Um, and yeah, a lot of people actually decline to connect with people in that way. Oh, Amna, you are spot on today. Yes. Networking is about creating trust. And one of the things that people speak about is KILT or KLT, which is the know, like, and trust factor. When you are connecting and networking with each other, we need to build on that know, like, trust factor. Allow people to get to know you as a person, and then to get to like you, and then trust you. And that way, once you've done those things, they will actually come to you and say, "Hey, I'd love to work with you. I see what you do." And then we have my friend Tim Sohn in the house. Tim Sohn won an amazing award from the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. It was the Mission Award, and he spearheaded a team of live streamers to do a 24-hour live stream to benefit the society. So thank you for your efforts, Tim. We acknowledge you. And Tim actually gave me this. He sent me this. Tim and I have never met in person, but he sent me this in the mail. It's a screaming goat, and it puts a smile on my face every time I hear it. Thank you, Tim, for being here. Lovely to see you. Um, Jonathan says, don't send DMs with paragraphs of sales features. Exactly. I actually have someone who requested to connect with me and sent me paragraphs of sales features. And then, I let it go and I tried to say hello and how are you, etc. And she continued to do it without really responding to what I was saying. Um, and she did this, I think, probably about 5 times. And then I decided, you know what? I don't want to be connected to this person. So I removed her. I didn't block her, I just removed the connection. Well, guess what? I still get a DM from her every once in a while. I think I'm now up to about 15 to 20 DMs about her sales pitch. And I just think to myself, honestly, if that worked, you would be seeing results from that. And you wouldn't need to send people so many DMs. So, um, Daisy says, I'm guilty of this, not sending a note to a connection request. OMG. I'm so sorry, everyone. If any of you have received those kind of messages from me, definitely not happening again. Thank you, Inga. You're welcome. Yes, you know what? When you know better, you do better, right, Daisy? And that is so important. Like, even if it's just a short message saying, hi, so and so, I met you through blah, blah, blah. How about we connect? It doesn't have to be super, super personal, just as long as that person knows um, that you're coming from a good place. Jonathan says no, and he's saying devils. And he's also sending us the website, so socialmetoo.org. Please go to that website, check it out, and share your story on there. It's so important that we create awareness about this kind of thing happening to people. He says, thank you, sweetie. My pleasure, Jonathan. And Amna says, no, like, and trust factor works wonders. Exactly. Exactly. Chinedu says, I'm actually learning new things today. I I think he's saying I used to send out requests without no DMs. Tim says, you are a master networker, Inga. Thank you for being part of my team. It's my pleasure, Tim. I it was a pleasure, it was an honor to be able to do that. I didn't give much, and but I'm glad that I could make an impact. Tim also says, don't pitch slap. Send screaming goats. Yes, send screaming goats. They are amazing just for your mental health. Um, Katie says, way to go, Daisy. Yes, Daisy, good for you. And she says, yes, that's right. And my friend, my brother, Russ Hedge says, good morning. Good morning to you, Russ. Tell us where you're tuning in from, please. Nice to see you here. I was on Russ's show last night. It was 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so was Tim. And Katie was there supporting us. So thank you. Thank you, Katie. Know that we appreciate you. And, you know, please let me know if this has helped you. Um, I know that, Daisy has indicated that it's helped her, and so has Chinedu. I'm happy to be able to bring some value to all of you. And of course, since I am solo today, we're almost at the end of the stream. And Russ says, woohoo! And he is tuning in from Salem, Oregon. Russ is also an amazing, amazing person. If you are in the comments, especially on LinkedIn, connect with one another. Know that if you're in my circle, this is a safe space. And there will always be awesome people connecting on this platform. Daisy says, thank you, Katie. Appreciate you. Awesome. Katie says, I often connect with folks and don't attach a note. I don't think that will change. I'm a rule breaker. OMG. Well, I will say that, yes, maybe you do that. However, one thing that is amazing about you, Katie, is you send people messages once you've connected. A lot of people actually don't. They connect and that's it. And they leave it at that. Katie, you are amazing, an amazing value added friend. Oh my gosh. Russ says, you are amazing, Inga, even if you hate videos. Yes, if you didn't see my intro video, I'm going to play it for you as an outro because I really do hate videos. But I'm here because I want to serve you and I want to add value for you as my connections, my friends. Oh, Ligia was also there supporting us. Thank you, Ligia. Appreciate you. She says, Russ's show yesterday was amazing. Love to see you all together. We loved having you there. Thank you. Thank you for being there and supporting us. Of course. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Sorry, misspelled Katie. Learning in progress in Friends. Friends, yes, please be patient with me. No, you know what? Like, we're all human. We're all human. I've made so many mistakes, and I'm learning as I go. And that's all of us, right? Why do we need to strive for perfection? Perfection is impossible. It's an impossible standard that we hold ourselves to. However, we do show grace to others. I think it's time that we take that grace and apply it to ourselves as well. So, LinkedIn user, I think this is Jamie. He says, such fantastic info today. No surprise there though, Inga. Thank you so very much. Thank you. And let's connect, please. Katie says, I love Friday mornings with Inga. Now we need a Monday morning one. Ooh. Katie. Yes, let's do a Monday morning one with Katie. How about that? I can't wait. Coffee with Katie. Let's go. Let's go. Russ says, have a great weekend, everyone. Whitney says, Katie is awesome. She will send video messages to her new connections. Yes, it was supposed to be a surprise, but that's okay. Yes, honestly, Katie sent me a video message. And I will tell you, the first time that I saw somebody send a video message when we connected, the person's name is Shri Mahabir. And she is amazing. She's a video coach. She helps solopreneurs actually get started with video. And she sent me this video message, and I thought, oh my word, it took me 2 days to gather the courage to send her one back. This was before I actually started having my own live stream, by the way. Um, Katie says, yes, I do send personal videos after a connection. I just love people. And I love how you love people, Katie. That's beautiful. Lygia says, being in these shows is a great way to connect with each other. Yes, it certainly is. I do need to wrap up, but I just want to display everyone's comments. Katie says, I love Russ Hedge too. I'm praying I can be on his show one day. I think that is going to happen for sure. Thank you for being here. And we need to chat, Katie. Yes, go and chat with Russ. Set up that chat with him, and let's see what happens. Whoop whoop. Oh my gosh. Katie says, I'm the youngest of five. I will answer to anything. That's funny. Whitney says, coffee with Katie got that alliteration going. Sounds like a perfect idea, Katie. Yes, it does. And I think this is Jamie says, Sri Mahabir is so amazing. Yes, she is another wonderful person that I've met on this platform. So thank you everyone for being here. I am now about to jump into a networking meeting. If anybody is interested, I will actually let me see. Let me see if I can put that on for you. So I'm jumping onto a networking meeting, which is for the Global Tea Break. And it is globalteabreak.com. I just posted it, but this is on YouTube, but this is the website, globalteabreak.com. Scroll down and sign up, and you should be able to jump into the meeting with us. It's 3 minutes past the beginning, but anyway, have a fantastic weekend, everyone. Salome Jacob says, rather late than never, but we'll watch the replay. Thanks for being informative. My pleasure, Salome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Know that I appreciate you. Doesn't matter what time you jump in. Katie says, have a fantastic weekend, everyone. Blessings. Yes, have a wonderful weekend, everyone. And I'll see you next week. And I have a special guest coming on. So please join in and know that I appreciate you. And I'll see you next week. Be blessed. And here is my intro video again for those of you that missed it. Take care. Bye now. I hate videos. Now you may be wondering, if I hate videos, what the heck am I doing here?